Running through a list of my insecurities and I fell asleep halfway through. Then I woke up with a sense of clarity. I can never be the one feeling. Cause I feel better in my own world, trying to be perfect tends to wear me out. And I've been wondering when this road ends, tired of being hopeless, paralyzed with doubt. It's like I've been walking on a tightrope, trying to change my mind, but I'm too far to quit. And you can keep your shiny light, 'cause I'm in love with diamonds, with flawless as it is, flawless as it is. When you're young, the world might break you down. Fell off a couple times, but I'm better now. I found my smile when it took a little darkness and silence in the middle of the night. I learned to take my time with healing up my mind and knowing it's alright.
I need a point guard. Fuck.
'Cause I feel better in my own world, trying to be perfect tends to wear me out. And I've been wondering when this road ends, tired of being hopeless, paralyzed with doubt. It's like I've been walking on a tightrope, trying to change my mind, but I'm too far away. You can keep your shiny light, 'cause I'm in love with diamonds, with flawless as it is, flawless as it is.
Alright, do it.
I've been walking on a tightrope, trying to change my mind, but I'm too far to quit. And you can keep your shiny light, 'cause I'm in love with diamonds, with flawless as it is.
Perfect.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, they'd like to play well to start this season series. They haven't forgotten how this team knocked them out in the first round last season. I like the battle of the backcourts here, Kenny. You were in plenty of these
What the
alongside
fuck? This shit looks way different than compared to our. Oh my god, it must be a new
We
update.
felt we had an athletic advantage.
It was never like this.
We also thought that
No shit.
difficult to guard us because we not only shot threes, but we went to the basket. The other thing that we thought, you know what, before I even go on, I'll let Shaq go because Vernon Maxwell, I'll tell you what, was one tough son of a gun.
And with all the switching out, guys don't technically go head-to-head as much as they used to. Actually be a battle of who wins the mismatches.
Very good point. Thank you, Shaq. The game just about ready to get underway, and we'll see you later.
See you later.
The Golden State squad coming through.
This is way different. Dude, look at this, mom.
Faithful
It was never like this. Remember, we used to watch you play this game all the time. It was never like this.
The game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The commute in full swing as we get set for basketball here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA. Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Kevin Harlan here, along with Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, David Aldridge on our sideline. It's our pleasure to welcome in the sports guy, Bill Simmons, to our broadcast for a second straight year. It's an honor to have you here, Coach.
I'm just excited that I got brought back. I felt like I was on Brook Lopez on the one-year contract last year, and then now you've been letting me back. It's another one-year contract.
You've reinvented yourself, though.
Yeah.
You can hit outside comments.
I tried to expand my range, you know, but so we'll see. We'll take it year by year.
We can't wait to hear it. DA, take it away.
Well, for a team that has the unbridled ambition of the Golden State Warriors, moving to San Francisco is fitting. A city whose fortunes have risen astronomically in this era of new technology. Now in Oakland, the Warriors were comfortable and successful in an arena that they had played in since the late 60s. But for a franchise that aspires to be light years ahead of the competition, moving to a billion-dollar stadium seemed obvious. Kevin?
Oakland has been a wonderful home for the Warriors, but you know San Francisco will be too. Thanks, DA. Last year, Draymond Green said...
See, I'm going to my splash thingy. Settings. Shot meter. Team color. Wine. Shot feedback. Determine feedback after shooting. No. Wait, so shot meter, no? What is he? Control setting, maybe? Or shot meter 5 feet with splash. Yeah, that could be it. Alright, do it.
He's the greatest defender of all time. I'm assuming you got something to say about it.
Well, he also defended it correctly. He was like, I say stuff to fire myself up, and I need to play at a certain level of confidence. And if I don't feel like there's a possibility I can be the greatest defender of all time, then I'm hurting myself. But I like the confidence.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And Harrell's in at the 5. And for Golden State, Green and Cauley Stein are down low. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's McKinney in at the 3, the small forward. Curry can't get it to go. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Beverly, the pass to Williams. Good D by Thompson.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now, here is George. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Here's Beverly. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's McKinney.
Come on, man.
From three-point range. And George kicks to Harrell. Green against Beverly. And he converts the layup.
Just 6'1", but not many players more physical than Patrick Beverly.
Ah, shit. All bad.
One here. That one falls.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Billy, you host your own podcast. I've listened to it. I subscribe to it. I love it. What do you make of some of the NBA players now doing the same thing?
And we have a couple of them. At the Ringer, we have J.J. Redick, and we have Vince Carter and Ken Bazemore. The ones that are good at it take it seriously. It can't be one of those things where, you know, a player says, you know what, I want a podcast, and then it just magically happens, and you got to work on it.
Come on, man, make a fucking 3, dude.
And book your guests, and you have to be candid on the podcast. You can't just show up and just dabble. And the guys that have been successful at it are people that could probably have a media career for a living. Like JJ is clearly going to go into media after he retires. Richard Jefferson had a great podcast. He's gone into media. He's really good. So I think you need a little more.
Oh my Lord Jesus Christ!
And you need the consistency of it. You can't say I'm starting a podcast and then not do it for 2 months. Like, you have to really stick to it.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find an open man.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Finally, fuck, man.
mean, a testament to the deep range.
That's right, Clay all day.
Thompson never clinches that far out.
Beverly the pass to Harrell. On the wing, Williams. Takes a three.
Oh my Lord,
The
yes.
shot comes.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Taking it the other way. Ian Thompson launches it from deep. It's holding.
All right, that's my fault right there. My fault, my
Put
fault.
the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And that was a game to forget. You like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this one.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
A really good second-round pick out of Arkansas. Beverly fits perfectly in that 3-and-D role.
A handful of players land the Supermax contract bill. By and large, how do you see those deals working out?
It's tough. Nobody's really been happy with it yet. You know, it's so much money and it's such a big part of somebody's salary.
What's wrong, boy?
And you're just kind of handicapped with it. And we've seen John Wall as the worst case scenario, but the situation Charlotte was in with Kemba Walker, where he makes the All-NBA team and now his Supermax is $240 million instead of $180. Like, that's crazy. And in a salary cap league, to pay $50 million a year for somebody is just nuts. It compromises the ceiling of the team. So the Bucks are in this position with Giannis, where he's making $55 million a year and the cap's $120. How are you going to put a good team? You can't. So I would put a wrinkle in there that I would make the Supermax, whatever, pay the player whatever the number is, but it only counts for like $32 million or something. Make it so that it's not
A
prohibitive.
percentage of the total cap.
Yeah, make his cap figures 32. Even if you're paying him 55, and then that way people can compete better.
Curry fires from way outside. On this that time would have put him up. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's deflected.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around.
Come on, man. How the fuck you missed, dude?
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter. So much of rebound is about positioning, effort. No lack of it right there.
Off target from outside.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Should've been used out. It's getting a while, guys. So like I said, I suck.
They erase deficits, Bill, as you know, as quickly as any team we've seen.
Yeah, the 3-ball was, you know, when I was growing up and when you were growing up and you were down 15 in the third quarter, it was almost insurmountable. And you really had to have a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, now it's like you make 4 threes and you're down 3. And the Warriors are the best at that. They're the best 3-point shooting team ever.
In the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
It's just incredible.
You're up 17 and you still don't feel safe, and that's just who they are.
And they don't blink. Like, there's never panic, right? You never see panic.
Never. They're very comfortable with who they are.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Timeout called the Warriors.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the floor of their offense.
Why don't you go down for a little minute?
More ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Harold. Green comes in for George. Landry Shamet's checked in for Williams. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Patrick Beverly. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Shamet. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Payton passes to Poole. And the Warriors miss again.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Outside, Lynn. Shamet with it. Outside, Leonard. Passes it to Green. 4 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
A trickier cover than he gets credit for. Jermichael Green catches the defender out of position.
And both free throws good for Green. Here's Young. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Clippers in the lead. And from everything we're hearing, Bill, the draft's one and done aspect may be coming to an end. Like it?
For me, the G League is the key to all of this. I would like to see the guys come right out of high school and go to the G League and have an actual infrastructure that's attached to the real.
And the G League is having an effect on the NBA. There are a lot of former guys from that league playing in the big league.
And the other thing is, like, sports rights are becoming more and more valuable with the streaming services. And just the fact that you can watch a game anywhere you are. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it if you're in China. You can watch it if you're in Hawaii. And I think the G League should be a bigger thing. So if they can figure out a way to kind of steal college basketball's corner with some
make a fucking 3, dude.
also preparing these guys. The one and done that makes no sense to me. I don't understand what anyone gains from going to college for 5 months and then pretend they're a college student.
Green, the basket good off the assist from Lynn. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And Lynn is a sensational playmaker. Love how he zips passes over to his guys.
To end the cool streak. No good from Peyton. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Leonard attacking. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Poole. .105 left to play in the first quarter.
Dude, what the fuck? Why can't I make it 3, man?
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Peyton outside.
What the fucking flying saucer, dude?